So second term. Oh God. Second term, it was a new year. New everything, everybody came back, fresh start, low cuts again, and even lower cuts this time because the first time a lot of people didn't got their hair so low, but like this time around it was lower cuts and all of that. And it was new rooms. It was going to be a whole lot of different things because new rooms, new roommates, new bunkmates, new all of that. I got the new room, a new bunkmates, nice people, nice stuff. We had a new house mistress. They took the other one away. Not took her away, but like transferred her to like the other house there. So, but we still had the other woman that we did not like so much. And then there was a new woman. Everybody liked this one because she was really nice. Like she was really nice, very nice in fact, and it was good. It was actually good. So the first half of the term, this was what I don't know. I feel like if we could go back, which I don't want to go back, but like some decisions that we took collectively that time, first term, 2017, early 2017, we probably would not have made those decisions because they probably didn't like the worst days in that school. It was bad. Anything that happened after midterm break, second term SS3 was bad. So that second term, it started out quite well actually because in our mind, I think everybody just felt, okay, this is the last time I'm cutting my hair before I leave school. It was just new year, new vibes, new year, new energy, new year, new us, and all of that. And we didn't have so much mini YX anymore. We're preparing for mock exam and all of that. But we had one big issue in the hostel. They were bed bugs. It was like a bed bug invasion. It was everywhere. People could kill and the thing is, we're not butty, right? But we were not used to seeing bed bugs in our houses. So it was a new feeling, and some people would cry. After a while, I like sleep. So if he should bite me, it will probably pepper me in the morning. Like I'll probably feel that, okay, something beats me when I wake up in the morning. It's not going to wake me up from sleep. But I had friends that would wake up and then they could not sleep. So one of my roommates could not sleep for like a long time. I don't even know what she thought bed bugs were. It was like there were some kind of enemies that she had to kill and all of that. But me, I was going to sleep through it. First part of second term was boring. We didn't have so much things to think about. We were all thinking about our mock that was coming because it was going to start early February or so. That's what everybody was thinking about. And as we were preparing for mock, we also had a cultural day coming up. That's what they call it, cultural day or cultural fair. We had that one coming up too. So we prepared for two things at the same time simultaneously. So it was good. We were supposed to finish mock some days or a week before the cultural day, and then after cultural day meet and break. Everything was going fine, and then out of the blue, our administrator said we're not going to go for meet and break. Number one, there was bed bug. Number two, we're just even tired. We just wanted to go home and eat good food and then come back and know that we're not going home. How do you expect us to stay from beginning of the year? We're not going to go for meet and break. That means no meet and break, no Easter break because YF could be on. We won't go until after YF break. And YF is supposed to end in May. For what? But the pressing issue was the bed bug. So people were complaining, and then she now said, okay, she will allow our parents can come for the cultural day. So we could tell our parents to come, and then we'll see them. They will go back, and we'll stay in school for meet and break. Every other person will go back home. So by that time, we're done writing book. As if everything that they were already saying was not enough. They now cancelled the last mock paper, and I think it was further math. They cancelled it. Why? One teacher said he saw textbook open outside the hall that we were writing the exam. So therefore, all of us cheated in that exam. It was math. How do you see textbook open, not beside the babe that was writing this exam, outside the window, on the floor, that if she has to check, she cannot flip that page. only if she speaks to wind, only if she's a wind whisperer, whatever. That's how she can change the page of that textbook. And you're telling me that because of that one, all of us, all 93 of us, cheated from one textbook. How? That was the I can't remember the teacher I found, because if I saw that teacher, I could have probably just but whatever. She said they cancelled it. Me, that I was already thinking that okay, I'm done. I wasn't doing further maths necessarily, so I was already done like 2 or 3 days before. And then she just goes, we're going to have to rewrite the mock immediately, like the Monday after midterm break ends. Like, what? That one was happening, no midterm break, we're going to write mock. Everybody was like, okay, it's fine. We didn't pack. Funny enough was we didn't think we were going to be home. So that day, because it was like cultural fair and all of that, it wasn't like our school father or whatever. It was the one that used to come to say mass for us, Father Ernest, I think. It was one that used to come and say mass for us. So it was very close to our administrators too. We just thought that okay, could help us beg. Some people went to meet him. They are okay. Sister said we cannot come for midterm break. You should please help us play with her. You should leave her and tell her to let us go home and all of that. He went to meet her. She didn't answer him. She told him to leave her office and all of that. So Monsignor Jerome Adunto, I think education administrator of like Catholic schools, and all of that, he was around. If you are putting like hierarchy, he's higher than her on like whatever table or whatever chain they are doing, he's higher than her in rank, something like that. So if he talks to her, she has to listen. So this babe went to meet him because she's used to him and explained that she doesn't want us to go home. She didn't give like any solid reason, and then there are bed bugs in the hostel and we just want to go home so they can fumigate. So we had like a strong point, and she didn't have a strong point because she could not tell us to stay inside the bed bug if she wanted to fumigate. The other hostel too had bed bug issues. So this man went to meet her and she had to listen. My sister was about to leave school that day, and then she just came outside and just announced SS3 students can now go for midterm break. Funny thing was, none of us knew this story. Everybody just wanted to go and pack like bags and just be ready to go home and just leave school. So we all went in a rush. We packed. We went home for 1 week, and then we came back. Oh God! The sentence she was always saying, "You've left a scar in my heart." Like, and the problem was, it wasn't even. Maybe if you beg somebody, because I didn't know what we were begging for. We went home for midterm break to meet our parents that put us in this school in the first place. How will you be telling them not to see their children when it's not like we have some kind of disease or whatever and we're going to infect them? So we came back. See, after we came back, first thing she did was, we're not supposed to cut our hair. Immediately we go back, they told us, oh, she said that everybody should cut their hair because we are going to stay for a long time and she doesn't want our hair to be too full by the time our exam starts. We said, okay, that's good. We went to cut our hair. She said very low, emphasis on the very low. So we cut our hair. It didn't bother us that much. But you see, from the Monday that we started our exams, when she comes to the podium to speak to everybody, SS3s have done something wrong. Is either SS3s were not standing straight on the line, SS3s your parents are not on, SS3 is your this is not this. It was SS3 every single time. And as she was doing that one, we're doing our own too. But you're supposed to wait for please remove your parents, and then they start singing marching song and then you march. Once the shorty that was going to come and announce please remove your parents should come there, SS3s have already started giving assembly. No teacher was stopping us, nobody was doing anything. We would just go, like, leave the assembly like that without marching song. We probably almost got into our class before the marching song would start. We're not bothered. They never stopped us. It went on like that in the lesson. Then this woman, I don't even know what now happened. One night, the school counselor decided that they wanted to talk to us. She came to the hostel. She waited in school. She came to the hostel with our year tutor at that time. they came to see us, and then they told us that, oh, we had offended our administrator and we had to go and apologize. So our hostel shares fence with the convent where she stays. So like we had to go and apologize. It wasn't like we knew what we did, but the only excuse could be, the only thing we did was go home from it and break, right? And then they were like, we should not have, we were in the wrong, we should not have gone home. How do you tell a bunch of 16, 15, 17-year-olds to go home? You now expect them to say no, they don't want to go home. Why? It's not like you're giving them good food, or it's not like anything. So we went to the convent. She came outside. We all knelt down for like 10 minutes. And then after she finished talking, she didn't even listen to us. We're like, we're sorry, sister. It did not reach some people's hearts, like me. It did not reach my heart. And we're just like, we're sorry, sister. Just so we could have peace and be like a peace of mind, or have peace of mind. We begged, and then this woman was going to start crying, and some people were like, oh my gosh, she's crying. Why are people saying, oh my gosh, she's crying? What did we do to her? We're kneeling down, we're armless, we cannot hit her, we cannot do anything. So we knelt down for like 10 minutes, and she's like, oh, because this scar in her heart, I said, okay, we shall kneel down. Our counselor was there, I'm talking to her. After a while, she went back inside, like she was already crying. She went back. After kneeling down, they now told us to go back inside. Went inside. The following, I think it was a weekend, so the following Monday, the Monday after that, told us to write a letter. We should apologize to her. So our school senior prefect, she wrote a letter, apology letter, and then she read it on the assembly. She was reading it on the assembly. All of us were on our knees, were begging her, and then this woman drove out of school. She did not even wait to listen to anything wanted to say. After that time, everybody just even gave up trying to beg her. That one. Then after that, she didn't even do anything, so she just left us. When it was time for Easter break, she now said that everybody has to leave the hostel. She'll be going back home, and that if we want to stay, we had to pay extra money. People paid, we paid, we're not that paid actually. Just like very few people went home. Then Easter Sunday. At first, she wasn't going to allow her parents come to see us. But then Easter Sunday, she said that okay, it was Easter. Let her just allow her parents come and see us. They came, obviously they brought food, brought snacks for everybody and all of that. But in my school, provision is contraband. Like I already said, it's contraband in like the hostel. You can't have provision and food that is not like school food. So after they left, because she came and then they were not even supposed to leave, but she just came back from where she went to, and they decided that everybody should go back into the hostel and all of that. So we went back into the hostel. Did that one. Everything was going fine. It was smooth. Then Monday morning, she now came. That was Easter Monday. She now, our students were having CRS class. People were not in the hostel like that. She just came, and then she was searching, what they call it, cutlery pouch, like randomly, at random inside the ref. And people had like snacks, biscuits, drink in their cutlery pouch. So someone came upstairs and was like, oh, she's already searching, oh, she's already doing this. And me like this, I had gari, I had biscuits, I had drinks in my locker. She said everybody was looking for where to do their kidney and money. So people were keeping money inside lamp holders, were keeping money inside them, hard nylon, all of these things. People flushed gari down the toilet, everything sharp. One of my friends downed like one big Sprite bottle in under how many minutes. Everybody was doing different things. And our house mistress that we do not like decided to help us, that help our life. So she came upstairs. She didn't allow sister when she was coming upstairs, and threw her key, her room key, into like the hallway, the veranda. So we could put our like contraband and everything inside our own room and lock the door. So we did that one. We now went downstairs. We now brought out all the like snacks that were inside the ref. We brought everything out. She now stood on the tray and told us to have love feast that we should eat. But that kind of thing, if you want to eat anybody's biscuit or take anybody's drink, the eye that people were using to look at like each other was like, if you take it, you just die. Don't eat it. Some people took biscuits, but like every other person just respected them. She was like, don't worry, I'm okay, sister, we don't want. And then she now eventually gave it to, I think, the gay men or something. That was what she did for us during Easter. After that, oh, another event, like another thing that happened was after NECO, not after NECO, like middle of NECO, we had one break, like 2 weeks, no exams, like no important exams. So we were not going to do anything. Then we asked her that she should let us go back home and like just go home and not come back to the hostel again, like leave the hostel finally. Then she agreed. She said, okay, no problem, we're going to go home June 22nd, yes. And after like we had trade practical or so we were supposed to go home after that. Everybody, we had packed our boxes, everything we owned in the hostel was downstairs at that point. It was outside on the front edge. It was no longer in the rooms. We had cleaned the rooms. People did not even have bedspreads on their beds anymore. We had cleaned everywhere, cleaned the ref, cleaned the library, everywhere. We had cleaned it. Then Thursday now, we were writing exam. After exam, we go home. This woman started to say, oh no, they cannot go. Maybe like, why? Why can't we go home? And me, they were ready to pick me because my friend's dad would come and pick both of us. She wasn't having any exams, so her dad was in school early. Then they told him that, oh, we cannot pick us now, that he has to come back because some people are still writing exams. He said, okay. After I was done with my exams, me, I already brought my box out because there's no point staying here anymore. This woman started, oh no, they cannot go home. They cannot do this, they cannot do that. Like, why can't we go home? Then the real issue now started when she now said, okay, everybody should come and see her in front of our office and everything. And then people now started to lie that they don't have exam, they don't have anything. Just lie your lie so that she can let you go. Don't come and be lying and be putting other people like to replace your lie. So they said, so they now said, art students, I think commercial students, I said, oh, she doesn't have any exams, like commercial students don't have any exams until 2 weeks time. And it was science students that didn't have any exam until 2 weeks time. But us, we were the very calm people. We did not say anything. We were just there looking at them lying. Like, and one person would lie, she already bought the lie. So all of them just said, oh yes, sister, we don't have any exam until like 2 weeks time. I said, oh okay. She didn't check the timetable. She had the timetable on her desk, on her table. She did not check it. She just said, oh, so us, we should go back to the hostel and our students can go home. And then she asked some parents if they wanted. They said, oh no, they should stay here. Oh God. I said, okay, we should go back. Daddy, I cried there. If they put bucket in front of me, it would fill up because I was just crying like someone that I don't even know. It was so bad. I really wanted to go home because I was falling sick and I just wanted to even leave the school. I was about to say, I'm about to die. I called my daddy to say, that if you don't come and pick me. And then my father now came, I was speaking English. This man that used to do action that came and said, oh, that mom was done and he don't want to cause drama. Hell, what I wanted to do was go home. And then after a while, and why she actually even said we should not go home was because one house mistress that doesn't stay in our hostel, stays in junior hostel, said that one of the parents called her and told her that after they've paid this amount of money, why are they telling their children to come back home? This particular man that called was the first person that drove out of school with his child when sister said that art and commercial students can go. So what was his point? What was the point of saying we should not go? Sister was like, oh, we should stay there after that. I read that she was pretty nice. She really did not have our time anymore. She just, I don't know, just let us be. Because we begged her that, okay, Then that's when the nurse started food. So the matron, one day they gave us spaghetti twice. So when we have spaghetti, we have the egg, boiled egg in the morning on Tuesdays. But sometimes it's 1 egg to 2 people, so you have to share your egg. And sometimes it's 1 egg to 1 person, or no egg at all. So that Tuesday, it was in the morning, it was 1 egg to 2 people. So in the night, we didn't get egg at all. Sister came in, she came to the ref like unannounced. She did not announce that she was coming. She ate out of the spaghetti. Sometimes like that, she just asked that they serve her the food, so she knows if they are giving us good food. So she collected the food. There was no egg. She asked her, where's the protein on this food? I asked her, there's no protein. That's the way we're going to eat it this night. It's still game. The following day, she asked to see the matron. We were all standing there. This woman said that, no sister, I gave them egg. Yes, I was the one that served their food. Excuse me, said, I'm always there when you come to get their food. This woman is never there when we come to get their food. Maybe 1 in 5 times. That's when she's there. That's when you see her there. She does not even care if you like carry your food, if you like don't carry your food. Said, no sister, yesterday, sister was looking at her. All of us were just like, excuse me, which egg did you give us? When did you give us egg? Sister allowed her finish saying all those things. And she said, oh, I was in their hostel yesterday. There was no egg on there. She said, sister, it was an oversight. Sister, it was a chemical. He said, that yes, that she gives us good food, she gives us kinko. All those ones that she said, we did not take amala from the day before. After everything that she said, that sister, I'm going to give them good food. Like, the amala we did not eat the day before. They remade it for us to eat. So please, how did they help us? Like, it was still like it was sweet, and it was not so good. It was just there because you could not punish any junior. We're not even staying in the same hostels with the juniors, and those ones were just rude. So you could not do anything. You just be looking at them like hostel life was good. I think it was alright. It was not so bad. I think it was bad. Like, I think some people in my set to say those were their worst years, but it wasn't so bad for me. It was just there. We went through a lot. Actually, we did, because it was new. It was like a new territory for everybody, and the school wasn't so nice to us, and the hostel mistresses didn't like us either. They were just really mean, and they used to shout unnecessarily. Like, we had one, I can't remember her name. You are standing here, you can hear her if she's talking normally, but she will decide to shout like you're 2 miles away. Like, and when she's not shouting, you can't even hear what she's saying, because you will not be standing there looking at her like, ma, and then she's like, can't you hear me? Like, oh no, ma, I cannot hear you, you're shouting. I can't hear you, but you won't really say that well. It was just that, and we could not punish junior students. It's not like we had their time anyway. They used to punish us for them, if that makes sense. Like, they'll be the ones to do something wrong, or were the ones that will be in trouble because we shouted at them or something like that. But it was, aside that, it was really good. It was a good experience, because aside everything that the school put us through and all of that, we bonded. I'll say that my set girls, we bonded pretty well, and it was, if we could go back, I'm not sure that we would go back, but if we could, it won't be for like school, it will be for just like that time that everybody got closer and everybody had everybody's back and all of that. So it was really nice. So please share your body house experiences, share your stories with me in the comment section, and like this video, comment, subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet, and please share this video. I love you so much. And yes, share this video with your mommy, your sister, your daddy, your grandma, your cousins, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, everybody. Share with them. I love you so much. Thank you for coming back. Bye.